Here we go. It's the second of 3 South Indian derbies in World Pickleball League Season 2. It's Chennai Super Champs against the Hyderabad Superstars.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our table toppers, the undefeated Chennai Super Champs. Led by their coach, Johnny Goldberg. Followed by Dominika Turkovic, Lee Huang Nam, Carlota Trevino, Sonu Vishwakarma, Tanner Tomasi, Rika Fujiwara, Do Min Kwon, and Eva Kevatayo. Please welcome their opponents for this tie, the Hyderabad Superstars. Led out by their coach, Chad Edwards. Followed by Marcelo Jardim, Sion Mendes, Mayur Patil, Caitlin Hart, Louis Laville, Lauren Mercado, Joseph Kanyadel, and Thalia Saunders.
Chennai in women's singles with Rika Fujiwara. They've got Huang Nam and Trevino in the mixed doubles. Lee Huang Nam once again returning for the men's singles. Turkovic and Trevino in women's doubles. And then Kwando and Tanner Tomasi in the men's doubles. On the other side, we have Sion Mendes. We've got Louis Laville and Hart, which is a new combination in mixed doubles. And Pep Kanyadel is playing men's singles for a change. So a night off in that sense for Marcelo Jardim. But the first match, as always, will be the women's singles. And Sion Mendes, who's currently unbeaten, will be facing Chennai. And Rika Fujiwara, who along with Dominika Turkovic is also unbeaten thus far in that particular section, although they did lose one particular match against Bengaluru.
Rika on my left and Sion C1 on my right. Just a slight distraction. We'll get that out of the way and mark with the toss.
All right, Rika, that is a head, that is a tail, that is a head, that is a tail. You've got the call, Sion. It is a tail. You can serve. Start that end. All right. 0-0.
Yeah, we had a funny moment last evening on commentary because I introduced Sion as the powerhouse of the baseline.
1-0.
Nice.
Point, Hyderabad. Point, Chennai.
Ah, lovely.
Side out. Side out. 16-8.
It makes it truly interesting, and that the pickle player can actually make a huge mark.
Nice, here we go, 18-15.
Ah, she rolled the dice, didn't she? Rika Fujiwara came all the way to the kitchen, but Sion was wise to it. You get the impression now this match could well be done and dusted, especially with this point.
Yeah, I think she's just been just that slightly too good.
21-17.
Sets the tone though for what should be an
Point.
excellent tie in terms of what is yet to come. Up next, of course, the mixed doubles, Katie Hart and Louis Laville for Hyderabad.
22-17.
Huang Nam and Charlie Trevino for the Chennai Super Champs, the only unbeaten team thus far in the competition.
Point, Hyderabad.
But Sion Mendes has given them the perfect start, 23-17. It was a contest, that's for sure. It looked at one stage it could be headed towards a tie. And a great sporting spirit as well among the two competitors. Champions on and off the court. But it's finished with a victory for the Hyderabad Superstars in the first match of this tie.
Now we are ready for our second match, which is the mixed doubles. Lee Huang Nam and Carlota Trevino, Vietnam and Mexico, against Caitlin Hart and Louis Laville, the Australian and the Englishman. Oof. That was a good attempt, but unsuccessful from Charlie Trevino.
Side out.
We got players watching this. One playing today. Saw a glimpse of Jada Bui and Helen To. Keeping an eye.
Sensational lob, Katie Hart. Oh, too good by the Hyderabad superstars. Charlotte, all that was totally set up by Katie Hart's lob. Look at this on the replay there.
1-4-1.
A fantastic point.
Oh.
Point, Chennai. Point, Hyderabad.
Incidentally, we're watching Louis Laville play, and he's
2-8-1.
serving now to Lee Huang Nam. Lee Huang Nam with the band of honor on his arm. Louis Laville played with Pune United last season, and as that goes out from Caitlin Hart.
There you go. Now that is one of the first backhand flicks that Chennai have given Louis through this whole game.
Oh, that was beautiful. Ah, good shot.
And interesting enough,
Side out
Charlotte,
and
where's
middle play being
Gabelson,
played
who was
by
in the box
Chennai.
before?
Point, Hyderabad.
That's another point for Hyderabad. They've closed the gap to 5, but they have
5-10-2.
just about a minute left in this one. It'll have to be furiously quick if they can even think of tying this. Ooh, wait for it. Oh, almost got it back.
Side out.
And Louis is just not seeing the
And
ball
the
right
pickle
now.
play
I think
finished.
Katie Hart's played quite well. But just, yep, they just haven't been able to get into it tonight. And that is the end of the pickle play. And we will see Nam come back
Please
on
fix
board
lights,
for
please.
the past 11 seconds.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, time back in.
Probably get
5-11-2.
one service in this. A deep serve from Caitlin. And probably
Side out.
testament to the way this match has gone for
And
the
game.
Hyderabad superstars. That
Chennai
one landing
wins
out as well
11-5.
on her forehand.
score, one game
As
each.
the Chennai Super Champs take this one and tie the score in this tie. Lee Huang Nam and Carlota Trevino 11-5 against Katie and Louis Lavelle.
As we head into match number 3, the beast from the east, Lee Huang Nam of Chennai Super Champs. And there's a change in the Hyderabad Superstars. For a change, we are going to see Pep Kanyadel in this particular match.
0-0.
Arm of his. He's at the far court and he's beginning with serve in his orange jersey up against him in blue. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Point.
What a shot.
Chennai.
Both with great pedigree in tennis as well, which is quite evident in these early exchanges.
Point, Chennai.
As Charlotte observed, a little tense, the Hyderabad dugout. That's why they need that energy to come in. A good performance here will definitely help.
Side out.
That's got them roaring again.
And that's all you're giving away right now?
Side out.
Yes, Jeanette, I'm not going to get pulled into too much of revelation for season 3, but I think obviously building on this.
Pep now in blue at the far court and begins with a point. Uncharacteristic miss there from Huang Nam in the near court.
Oh, nice. Well played.
He knows how to close out matches. He's shown that repeatedly this season.
Point.
No, I'd
Chennai.
like to see Pep hang out on that baseline a little bit more and grind it out. I feel that he's had success at the baseline, and that was the big change up at half-time.
Oh, that is superb. Why not come to the kitchen when you can do that?
Side out.
In all fairness, though, this is a great run for Pep Canyadel, and it's a great mix-up for Chad
17.
here, Chad Edwards. Seeing that Pep can mess up the big guns in Nam Lee here.
At the moment, it does look like Huang Nam will carry on with his winning ways in season 2.
Point.
That just sums up the last 3 or 4 minutes, doesn't it? Trying a lot of great things, but just not coming off.
Yeah, just not making those last points, Pep. But I think too many unforced errors here for him to come back from this now with only 10 seconds left on the clock.
Point. Chennai.
Yeah, Chennai Super Champs are soon going to register successive match wins in this tie, bouncing back from that defeat in the women's singles, which itself was a fairly close affair. Oh, yet again, well tried, but not able to pull it off for Pep Canyadel. It's a 10-point victory in the end for Lee Huang Nam, who carries on holding to the Band of Honor with a dominant performance in the men's singles. 20-10 for Chennai Super Champs, who now go up 2 matches to 1 in this particular tie.
Welcome back. We are now ready for the doubles match. Dominika Turkovic and Carlota Trevino against Caitlin Hart and Sion Mendes.
All right, receiver ready.
And I was
Server
just
ready.
thinking,
Best
in
one,
terms of
time in, 0-0-2.
a task, it isn't harder than having Dominika and Carlota in front of you, who
Point. Hard
beat
back.
Katrina and Brooke Revuelta in their last tie.
1-0-2.
The team that looks so good today in the first tie of today. That's the team that Domi
Side out.
and Charlie. Go again. Oh. Oh, still in.
What amazing defence. Oh, Turkovic and Triino. Let's call them the double T. T&T. Amazing defence there. They deserve that
1-2-1.
point. Both these ladies, they want to be on centre court here in the Geo World Stadium for the finals, showcasing exactly to the world their abilities.
Yeah, that's very true. It's not just always about the
Point.
the match.
Hard back.
I was
Point.
just
Chennai.
going to say, I wonder if Domi will get into the ding paddle on the backhand of Sion.
Ooh.
Listen, I'm all for linesmen. Please lend them to me for my weekend games as well, because when there's nothing riding on games, safe to say most of them are enjoying them. When they're trailing, sometimes they don't like the noise, but otherwise they've enjoyed it for most parts of it.
Point, Hyderabad. Point, Hyderabad.
Yeah, I'm
9-6-2.
quite surprised at this result. I was thinking that the Chennai women would have this doubles match. Oh, there you go.
Side out.
Now, this is such a big side out right now for Chennai.
6-9-1.
Can they get it with 1 minute and 25 seconds on the board?
Point, Chennai. 7-9-1.
That time of the match when Fazer just running back to get the serves in.
Point,
1
Chennai.
point in it. 8-9 with Chennai serving.
8-9-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
There we go.
that was a point
20
where it
seconds
was
left on the clock.
so hard to breathe. Can they? Will they? Oh my word!
It's in! Can you believe it's in?
Oh, she's going for a what? She's going for a
9-9-1. 2. Hold.
Oh, Mark
Mike,
Taylor calls
I'll
time
recall
on
it.
that
You are
one.
going to play the point.
Or does he? Oh my.
9-9-2.
They're going to play a point. I thought he called time on that one. This is crazy. Can they? Can they? And oh, from the jaws of defeat, Chennai Super Champs have pulled out a victory. Right at the final second, they got a service, and boy, did they make the most of it. Dominica and Carlota with a last gasp victory in this one that dooms Hyderabad Superstars in this tie, but there's still a men's doubles to come our way.
Chennai Super Champs now with the men's doubles. Quando and Tanner Tomasi, and they're taking on Marcelo Jardim, who's making his men's doubles debut alongside Mayur Patil for the Hyderabad Superstars.
Yeah, it's
Best of luck,
great to
gentlemen.
see
Time in.
Marcelo
0-0-2.
Jardin playing in the men's dubs, exactly where he belongs. A phenomenal right side men's doubles player, playing with the local Mayur Patel. Love watching Mayur play. Oh, there you go. And just
Hyderabad.
fantastic start for the Hyderabad Superstars.
Point, Chennai.
Charlotte Kwong is my pickle crush.
Charlotte, with you in the commentary box, a segue into films is natural.
Thank you, Debayan. Yes.
Just to give some perspective to Jeanette, she wasn't here yesterday in the commentary box, so Arpit and I did a good job as Indian hosts. We recommended some movies to Sion
Point,
Mendes,
Chennai.
and the one which we both recommended in great detail was Lagan. Of course, I warned her about the duration of the film as well.
Oh,
lovely.
sensational.
Point,
Mayur
Hyderabad.
Patel reading that lob like a book in the library, all over it that time.
Marcelo. Second server.
so good. Tana Tomasi, unbelievable ability to read that ball.
Just brings so much of calm. He's perhaps one of the most consistent members of this Chennai squad and explains why they've been top of the table. Every time they've been even in the slightest of trouble, he's just bailed them out with some very consistent performances. Of course,
Second server.
that's the commentator's curse, the classic old.
9-5-2.
Yep, Hyderabad can still pull this back, like Jeanette said, although now with under a minute left, could prove difficult. But
Side out.
that's in, and Hyderabad have the serve now.
Yeah, with 40
5-9-1.
seconds left on the clock, Hyderabad, they need to play fast and hard. No dink rallies, and that's exactly
server.
what Mayer needs to do right now. He's got to give it his all to get some
Stop the
points.
clock.
But again, I think it's impossible now for the superstars.
Yeah, Chennai's dominance in numbers,
Going back in,
ladies, they have, of
5-9-2.
course, won their 4 ties, but only in one did they drop 2 matches. So that's an exceptional record. Of course, in their last
Side
match,
out.
they also had a tied match, but apart from that, just the one match which went to 9-6. So that tells you
9-5-1.
about the quality and depth of this side. And as we've mentioned a few times, depth in both categories, men's and women's.
Point, Chennai.
Yep, Chennai definitely dominating the World Pickleball League right now.
10-5-1.
And 5 less seconds left on the clock.
Point, Chennai.
That
And
will do
game.
just
Chennai
fine.
win
11-5 in the end for the men's doubles duo. And one thought the window of opportunity had opened up in that women's doubles, but since then they've just closed it shut and won this quite comfortably in the end. The men's doubles goes 11-5 in favor of Kwando and Tana Tomasi, that high-quality doubles pair from Chennai Super Champs. Just to remind you of what's happened in this particular fixture, Chennai Super Champs getting off to a not-so-great start in the women's singles, but then bouncing back. Mixed doubles, Wang Nam featuring. Then men's singles, Wang Nam featuring again. And the women's doubles, what a match that was. 10-9, possibly one of the best matches of Season 2 yet. And then a fairly comprehensive victory for Kwando and Tana Tomasi in the men's doubles. Yeah, just a quick confirmation of what's unfolded here. 4 matches to 1 in favor of Chennai Super Champs, who continue with their winning run in World Pickleball League Season 2.